Okay, welcome back. Back again. It is September 26th, and the Michigan Wolverines are 3-1.
We're back, baby.
We're back. We had them losing last week. And we'll get to it. We're going to get to it. Of course, as usual, Kevin with me. We have NCAA football to get into, NFL football to get into. Shout out my Guardians real quick. Lost yesterday. Great 2 games. We're going to take the division this weekend.
Calling a shot.
Calling it right now.
You all decked out going to the game?
Yeah, going to the game tonight. It's going to be a blast. 7:10 first pitch. I think we could take all 3 this weekend. I'm hoping, but we'll see.
You're in a tiebreaker, so if you do that, then control your own destiny.
Yeah, and I'm just glad. Doesn't Detroit plays the Red Sox, right? I think. Because if they do, that's good because the Red Sox they're like needing the wild card.
Yeah.
So
Boston's going to be playing.
Yeah, so they're going to be ready to go, which is good. All right, cool. So yeah, shout out Guardians. Let's jump in. Let's jump into the Michigan game. Nebraska, Michigan, 30-27. Us, we do it. Can you believe it?
I love it.
I love it.
And I predicted 27-24, so Michigan scored one more touchdown than I anticipated. So, I never had a great feeling about that game as soon as it was on the schedule. I actually think we pretty much outplayed them, minus the first 2 drives of the game where Nebraska went right down the field, held them on 4th down. Then they settled for a field goal the second time, and that was huge.
Yeah,
because we weren't winning the field position game early. Mm-hmm. They had 2 good drives into the red zone. And only come away with 3 points. That was tremendous.
That was huge.
Obviously, Michigan still hasn't lost a game since they've suspended coaches.
Right.
So go ahead, keep suspending them.
Yeah.
But one thing that did come up in that game that you actually can attribute to coaching, or in this case, lack thereof, and that's not calling the timeout at the end of the half. Nebraska was at their own 45-yard line.
Yeah.
They ran the ball on 3rd down. They were out. They had timeouts, but obviously they weren't field goal range. They were on the other side of the 45, and there was about 20 seconds left in the half. If Michigan calls a timeout right there, then Nebraska's forced to punt.
Yeah, man.
And all you got to do, in my opinion, you don't want to risk a penalty and put them back into field goal range, give them a fresh set of downs. So I can understand that, but I think you could have had some kind of rush, but don't send anybody back. Let the ball roll around.
Let's just go.
And then just kneel on at the end
Let
of
it
the
go.
half.
Yeah.
So that's coaching 101 right there to me.
That was tough,
We didn't do it. Nebraska did the smart thing. It's something I did when I played Madden, right?
Right.
Okay, it's 4th down. I'm out of field goal range. Well, let me, roll the clock down to a second. I'll call timeout.
Yeah.
Throw one in the end zone. See what happens.
Let's do it. Right.
And as soon as I thought that, when I saw them call that timeout, I don't think I said it out loud, but I remember thinking, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And we were coming after Riola a lot, and every time we blitzed him, he struggled. He got hurt early in the game where the lineman stepped on his foot. That would have been the I know typically on Hail Marys like that, they rush maybe 2 or 3 guys. Everybody goes back deep. Don't let anything behind you. But that would have been an instance, the way that we were coming after him, the fact that he couldn't move very well. Blitz them then. If you're going to don't let him get a throw off.
Yeah.
So once you let him get a throw off, anything can happen.
Right.
And that's what pisses me off. When I see Hail Marys get defended like that, where, you're not pressuring the quarterback.
You're just waiting for it.
You're waiting for it, and you still let somebody catch it. That just, if you're going to get burnt on a Hail Mary, I'd rather go down swinging.
Exactly.
Right? Go after the quarterback. Okay, maybe they outnumber us down in the end zone. So be it.
You're right.
But it's just too many times.
I feel like we didn't have the right.
I
don't know. Usually in that instance, they call a timeout. I feel like we usually just get the receiving team on, just to defend all the way to the end zone.
Yeah.
It felt like we just had not the right catcher. I don't know, receiving catchers back there. I don't know. It just feels like, how do you let them get in front of you in first place in that first pile? How do you let him get in front of you? And then on top of it, he catches it. So it's just a double whammy. You're right. I mean, it should have been easy enough. It should have been timeout. We'd have been fine. Would have been done.
So that was a bad halftime to.
That was tough.
I felt like, man, we were playing so well in that quarter.
Yeah.
And then we had to go into the locker room tied. It just felt deflating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it didn't cost them the game. And that actually speaks a ton of volume there, is that, they showed the maturity for as young as this team is.
Right.
They can have a play like that. A lot of teams would collapse, and they didn't.
Yeah.
So
I mean, defense looked good. Raiola felt like sometimes he could throw, but other times it looked like he was getting pressured all the time. Looked like pass rushing was great. I mean, he had some good throws though.
Yeah.
That was the only thing. Like I think he's a decent player though. Like I give him a lot of credit there for that. So I'm not too worried about that part of it. Like looking forward though is like the defensive wise. I feel like an offense we're fine. I really do.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Bryce has showed himself at this point. He didn't have to do a whole lot, but like we haven't had to ask him. I don't think of a whole lot yet, which is fine. Like he's still young. Let him do what he has to do. But like I feel like we're opening him up. I feel like we're doing the right things to make this offense electric, and our the running game again is awesome.
Yeah,
we have the guys, man.
Haynes
is amazing.
Haynes should get Heisman consideration, in my opinion. He's not going to get it because he's not going to have the stats eventually,
right?
Because they are going to share carries with Marshall, and he's not the workhorse, I guess.
Yeah.
But man, that breakaway speed.
It's so good.
Clear, he's just gone.
It's gone.
And we haven't had that in a long time.
Right.
So, still trying to figure out who our go-to receiver is.
Yeah.
I don't trust any of them. Yeah. So, second half, who had the bad penalty? I can't remember who it was. It's escaping me now. The taunting penalty when we were coming off the field.
Oh, but it wasn't. But it wasn't like. I don't think it was a bad penalty. Like I don't think he was doing. He can't do it, but like I don't know if you call that. Like
the only thing I don't understand is the play was over. Their punt team was coming on. Our punt team was coming on the field.
Yeah.
And then he gestured toward the sideline through flag. How is that not a dead ball foul?
Right.
Like when you win the game at the end of the game, and the whole team basically comes out and celebrates. Mm-hmm. They call it a dead ball penalty. It's 15 yards, and who gives a shit? You're going out there.
You're going out and win. Yeah.
So I just didn't understand why that was a fresh set of downs. But he shouldn't have done it in the first place. We were playing well.
Yeah.
And I think if that doesn't, that let Nebraska back in the game.
Yeah. Right.
Right. We were getting points in that drive, and we went 3 and out. Like it definitely could have swayed the game, and I was starting to think it was going to. But again, they showed their maturity by not letting it get to them and responding to it. A lot of Ohio State fans. Giving them a hard time by only winning by 3.
Yeah.
But let me remind you that they had to hang on against Nebraska last year, in their championships.
Yeah.
At home.
Right.
They won that game by a touchdown.
I thought
Nebraska was driving at the end of the game.
I thought it was like 4 or 5 points.
4 or 5.
I think it was 4 or 5
Nebraska
points.
was driving to win it.
Yeah.
And then they got a turnover. So we had to play them there, and they're a better team than they were last year.
Right.
Raiola had another fucking year under his belt. So I'm not apologizing for that win because I thought it was a loss.
Yeah.
So to me, that is, we're back in what I feel like is in territory of making the playoffs.
Right.
I will say at the beginning of the year, underestimated the Washington game. Mm-hmm. So Ohio State better look out this weekend. They look good.
Washington,
They've really, really gotten better in 1 year. So I don't think that's a guarantee win anymore. Mm-hmm. Starting to think Wisconsin is.
There's in trouble. It is some dark times there.
Yeah, I don't see Luke Fickell last
dark
this year.
Yeah.
Especially if they keep losing.
Right.
USC is still going to be a tough game, just being on the road. So, to me, that they could still lose one more and be okay.
Yeah, it's got to probably be Ohio State.
Yes.
Probably, right? Like,
yeah.
Because or we lose to USC and beat Ohio State type of thing.
Sure.
Everything else I feel fine on. Every other team and game I feel fine.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm trying to overlook anything either, but in that regard, I do feel okay. I don't know how you feel about the offense, but I feel better. Like I feel like this team is moving in the right direction on both sides of the ball. Yeah. It feels like that we're just getting. You're like you said, we're getting more mature. We're a young team still, but like this is what we had to do before when we won the national championship. We lost a lot last year. Coming into this year, we're growing, and like hopefully we grow again next year, and we're able to keep Bryce and into the next year after that. So like I think a lot of that stuff we're doing really good on.
Okay.
Really good on, but I don't know.
Well, I know we're crunched with time today, so we'll move on to the other games that happened last week. Let's start with our locks of the week.
Yeah.
Tyler took South Florida as his favorite, giving up. I think we landed on 30 or 31 points.
Yeah, either way.
Doesn't matter. They cleared it.
Yeah.
So it was a home game, so you do get 3 points for that. Mm-hmm. Michigan State backdoor cover.
Backdoor.
I watched the end of that game.
You saw the end of it?
It's a late touchdown saves Tyler.
Yeah.
He gets 3 points because they were an underdog, or 3 points for the cover.
Yeah.
And then so you got 6 points from the 2 college games. Oklahoma, which we watched that on the way home from Steel Mill.
Yeah.
Watching the Michigan game.
Crazy.
I almost call that a backdoor cover too with the safety at the end of the game. Now, that game was on the same time as Michigan, and I watched. I don't know if it was SportsCenter or whatever show later that night. Oklahoma got away with some things in that game.
Oh, I didn't watch the
Michigan
recap.
Was bad.
Oh, interesting.
That directly led to points. So I don't even know if Oklahoma should have won the game.
Oh man,
yeah. So,
he's lucky there.
Now Mateer's out.
Yeah, he is.
So if he's out for Texas, Texas may win that game.
Right.
So
That
changes everything.
Yeah,
that's the things you can't predict. So. But I did score 3 points there for the OU win and covered by a half. Yeah. Didn't get the cover on my parlay. And by the way, I threw in Michigan again. So I'm now 2-0 betting Michigan. That's never happened. So maybe I'll keep that going.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter anyway that I lost that or that I pushed.
Yeah.
Because Illinois got absolutely rocked by Indiana. Rocked. So Cignetti, man, I tell you what, he's
might have
his shit. But he backs it up.
He's got a better team this year than last year.
Yeah, and obviously
trying
to beat Ohio State last year was probably impossible for them. They weren't ready for that. They kind of a little bit got the schedule a little bit to get it now.
Yeah, right.
That was gonna be a tough game.
Now,
I still think Illinois. I think Illinois will grow from that. I think, and I remember I told you over the weekend that if Illinois beat Indiana, they might go into that Ohio State game, maybe even the top 5, like 6 or 7. And then I think, almost like Indiana last year, you have these expectations.
Right.
I feel like they would have been in for a letdown. Ohio State would probably win. Now I kind of think Ohio State's in more trouble now that Illinois has a loss.
Yeah, right. Maybe like if Illinois can keep up what they were keeping up before that Indiana game, like they're still a tough team. They're still gonna keep you in between the lines. Like, I don't know. I would watch out for Illinois still. Like I mean, all the Ohio State fans, they just got blown up by Indiana, but I don't really think you're understanding how good Indiana is this year. And
Mendoza,
Cignetti's
now the leading candidate for the Heisman.
That's crazy.
As of right now, yeah,
crazy.
It looks like he could be a good pro.
Yeah.
We'll update the point standings once we get to the NFL. I only scored 3 out of the college day, so you did do some gaining there. Let's go back to last week. Starting with Friday, which was the day that we recorded. I believe I told you I loved Tulsa.
Yeah.
Points for sure.
Yeah.
And that game obviously got Mike Gundy fired. Not sure if I believe in that. I mean, you talk about he took over a school that had, 6 winning seasons?
Yeah.
90 years or whatever. And he had 18 winning seasons in 21 years. I mean, and he's an alum. I mean, finished the fucking year.
Let him finish.
Yeah, I know they had a bad year last year. They were 3-9. They had high expectations with Gordon at running back. So, but you just can't lose at home to Tulsa.
You can't.
You can't.
Man,
that would be like Michigan losing to Central or Western Michigan.
Right.
So you can't have it. But yeah, so Mike Gundy is gone. Iowa came back to beat Rutgers 38-28. Saw a little bit of that game. Cool environment with the blackout. And Rutgers did a really, really cool gesture at the end of the first quarter. They had the like a drone light show.
Oh yeah,
and it was in like a hand,
like a waving.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to the Iowa Children's Hospital there. So I thought that was kind of cool that Rutgers did that. I'd love to see more home teams take the initiative to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So poor old Rutgers, though. I thought that was a spot where they could, get a win. That team just, they're happy to make the bowl games. And they still could be on pace to do so, but that would have been a nice win to get to 4-0. It just didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, Rutgers, they'll probably have a tough way the rest of the way. But, the guards started out 3-0. Oh, it was awesome.
Yep.
It's awesome. So.
Army, valiant comeback.
Man.
They were down 28-7 in that game, forced overtime, lost 45-38. And then they also lost last night to East Carolina.
That's right. They played yesterday.
Wounds for Army, man. They just they can't get out of their own way. Turnovers, not converting in the red zone. So that game last night got away from them as well. We talked briefly mentioned Wisconsin. Lost 27-10 at home to Maryland. Maryland, maybe they're a little bit better than they have been, but Wisconsin's just underachieving.
Yeah.
Those are games that they typically would not lose at home. Syracuse, and that should have been my underdog of the week.
Dude,
I was torn between that and Illinois, and I went with Illinois. And
Dabo might get fired.
I never would have thought I would have got a cover or a win.
Yeah.
But I loved the points in that game.
Man.
And didn't need them. Syracuse really, really dominated that game.
Yeah. Syracuse 3-1 now.
You think Dabo could go like this year?
End of like they're not. Of course,
What do
they're
you
not going to do what they did, but like Oregon State. But
I think
go at the end of the year.
I think they'll let him save face
Because last year he almost made it, but didn't have a good year. Thought they were going to have a better year than that.
Still,
you know what I mean?
That's the thing.
So,
he didn't have
like,
a bad year last year.
He had a bad year.
He still won the ACC championship.
Right.
So
and he almost got in. Well,
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
so I mean, tough game. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't see a firing happen, especially not this year or during the year.
Mm-hmm.
But there could end up being enough pressure that maybe maybe they have some kind of agreement for him to resign.
It's going to be like a Bill Belichick situation,
or maybe another opportunity comes up. Maybe if Alabama loses some more games, Sweeney,
But and
Dabo
said in a press conference, he was like, "If you fire me now, I mean, I know this ain't good, but if you fire me now, you ain't going to get rid of me. I'm going to be coaching somewhere else." He said that he wants to keep coaching. He's not going to retire or anything. So
somebody will hire him.
Yeah,
somebody will definitely hire him. I know we didn't preview this game last week, but Memphis beating Arkansas 32-31.
Man,
it's another American Athletic Conference win
4-0.
over the SEC.
Memphis, yeah, right.
Yeah, so South Florida beating Florida a couple weeks ago. So then you were high on American.
Someone is coming.
It's a tough conference.
It's a tough conference. The way that this is aligned now,
none of them are going to win the national championship, but
the way it is aligned now through all these different conference or alignments from 2 years ago, now this conference is tough. No matter what, I think every year they're going to have someone being good and can upset people. That could be
where you're non-Power 5 playoff team,
right?
If it's not maybe somebody like UNLV.
Yeah.
Texas Tech clobbered Utah.
I thought Texas Tech would be tired. They weren't.
No.
I know they're in Texas. You only got to go to Utah. It's, what is that, 2 hours or 1 hour? But still, they started at what time?
That was noon.
So
9 a.m. out there.
9 a.m. out there.
And I like I said last week, I love Utah. I always want them to win. Maybe pre or post Urban Meyer years.
Yeah.
Even then. But yeah, I don't trust Kyle Whittingham. That's why I picked Tech. And it seems like every time they get in a big game now, they can't close it.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee took care of UAB 56-24. Trent Dilfer was too busy taking pictures of Neyland Stadium to coach. Which, whatever. I mean, it's a cool environment. I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing.
I know, if
I was a head coach,
Tennessee.
Oh my God, seeing all that orange and white.
Yeah.
They're a team. If I was picking a team right now, if I had no allegiance to Michigan or was just picking up college football, I love Old Rocky Top. I love the tune. Colors are cool. I could see myself being a Tennessee fan
for sure
if it came to that.
At night, those night games are crazy, man. They're awesome out there.
Yeah, they really are. Oregon, all over Oregon State, 41-7, covered by 1 point. Vegas is good, man. Florida State blew out Kent State, which Kent hasn't been good at football for a while. But Florida State's scoring, man. They're putting up points.
Yeah,
and so I can't wait for this game this weekend or 2 weekends from now.
2 weekends
against Miami.
That's awesome.
We talked about Oklahoma hanging on against Auburn 24-17. Definitely some bad officiating in that game, it appears.
Yeah.
This was a little bit of a surprise to me. I took Tulane with the points. Ole Miss beat the shit out of them, 45-10.
I know. Yeah.
That losing like that could hurt Tulane to be that. Maybe
right. The American. Yeah.
Got to win their conference first.
For sure. I think that Tulane is probably the team out of that conference. Like each year, they're probably gonna have the best teams each year, but that's not good. Yeah.
Notre Dame offense looked great against Purdue. Gave up 30 though. That defense, giving up a lot of points this year. So they better look at that. I mean, they got the schedule that they very well could go undefeated the rest of the way. But they play Boise, USC in a couple weeks, so they did end up covering that game by 2.5 points. We talked about Michigan already. What else we got here? YSU.
Take it.
That
was a huge win at the end. I don't think it should have been as close as it was, but I'm just glad to get the win. That's huge. Hit the field goal at the end. So proud of the team. I'm hoping we can just keep it going. Now we're going to conference play. It's going to get hard. So.
Yep. Mizzou beat South Carolina 29-20. South Carolina was kind of overhyped this year. I was on them a little bit. Didn't pick up
there's some injuries now, right? But it's tough. They had a great first week, but now it seems like it's just dwindling away now.
Miami looked smothering again. Florida, Napier could be in trouble. Maybe there's another landing spot for Dabo there.
Oh, that would be cool.
It's a good football
to see
school.
Florida there. Yeah, to see him there. Miami's good. Miami, I think, could.
My playoff prediction for them is just looking better and better.
Yeah, I think they can win the whole thing. Actually,
no.
I think Carson Beck is. Cristobal has these guys. Like you have what do you have? You play a week, you're off a week. You play a week. Cristobal will have these kids ready if they can make it that far.
Yeah.
I think that he's good enough, and Carson Beck is good enough, and understands what he needs to do in the offense, that this team can win it all. Okay. I do think so.
I can't wait to see the Florida State game.
Yeah,
should be back in time for the hotel. That Michigan's at noon. That game's 7:30.
That's gonna be awesome.
Next Saturday. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Washington won the Apple Cup against Washington State, 59-24. Mm-hmm. Again, Buckeye fans, be careful of this game. We're gonna preview it here soon.
Yeah.
Just upset alert there. Indiana all over Illinois, as we talked about, 63-10.
Yeah.
Mendoza looks cool or looks good. So.
I'm so pumped for Indiana. I know. I just love the fact that Indiana's playing good.
Yeah.
Like I love that Signetti has told everyone look him up who he is, and he's doing it.
I still don't like him, but
I just love how cocky he is.
Yeah.
Like it's just like someone that is that cocky and keeps winning off of it. You just gotta maybe like it a little bit. So
Vanderbilt put 70 on Georgia State.
Man.
LSU won 56-10. Texas 55-0 shutout.
Yep.
They finally looked a little bit more sharp and dominant.
Better on offense, right? It's all we needed to see. It's all we needed to see.
Yep. Not a huge test though with being FCS.
No.
I want to mention this only because I saw the end of this game. Texas San Antonio, Colorado State, up in Fort Collins there. They got a touchdown in the last minute to tie the game. And they kicked the extra point, made it. There was a penalty on UTSA, and Colorado State accepted it and said, "Fuck it, we're going for the win." Went for two, didn't get it.
When
you're at home, they always say if you're at home and you're the favorite, you should play for overtime. And they had it. They had the made extra point. Took the point off the board to go for the 2-point conversion, and it did not work out.
That sucks.
Texas San Antonio wins the game 17-16.
17-16.
Colorado end up covering against Wyoming. Slight surprise to me. Maybe Deion's trying to get it turned around there.
Yeah.
But just the quarterback shuffle there is not doing you any favors.
Nah,
if you have three quarterbacks, you have no quarterbacks.
Right. You're right.
San Diego State. That was a little super. 34-0 on Cal. They were underdogs.
That's wow. Yeah. I mean, the fact that
2 touchdown underdogs.
Cal is just man.
They were a 2 touchdown underdog and won 34-0. That is crazy.
That's insane.
And then we talked about Michigan State's backdoor cover against USC. Michigan State's still not that good.
They
got a better quarterback, better coach. But
maybe give them a year or two, though.
Maybe.
I ain't scared of them this year, I don't think. Though.
No. Then last night we talked about East Carolina beating Army. Army shooting themselves in the foot over and over again. So, all right, let's go into
it.
Tonight's games. Number 8, Florida State at Virginia. Got to be careful a little bit of looking ahead to the Miami game here.
Yeah.
Virginia only getting 6.5.
That's cool. They're playing on Friday night.
I think it's going to be a tough environment for them.
Sure.
I still remember in '95 when coming off the national championship year for Florida State, Warwick Dunn was still the running back, and Virginia was kind of a middling team, and they upset them.
Yeah.
On a Friday night on ESPN, maybe it was a Thursday night, but it was one of those weeknight ESPN games.
Oh, so man.
It has that kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and pick Florida State just because they have impressed me this year, but would not be stunned if Virginia pulls that upset.
Yeah, no. I mean, at this point, Florida State, man, they're good. I'm going to take them here, too. Maybe Virginia does cover. I don't really know how good they are yet.
I don't either.
But that's the only thing.
I'm not sure if they've really been tested.
Right.
They played NC State pretty tough and ultimately ended up losing that game.
Yeah.
At 7 o'clock tonight, ESPN. Not sure if you're going to get this out for everybody to know that.
I might,
Maybe in the morning, who knows.
Yeah.
9 o'clock tonight, number 24, TCU. They're back into the top 25, and they go at Arizona State. So that's going to be a tough game for them.
Yeah.
I never understood why Arizona State was ranked so high in the preseason. They are now unranked with a couple losses. I actually think – one loss. I could see Arizona State actually winning this game, though.
Okay.
Being at home.
Yeah. Yeah, TCU has not been tested at all. Of course, they started out with UNC, and we remember how that happened, but UNC isn't very good either. Arizona State, man, they were always my second favorite team. I always liked them. I always liked the Sun Devils themselves, and when Herm Edwards was there, I talked about it last year, I think, on this podcast, but I think I'm going to take Arizona State. I think they're going to win this game, and they might cover, too. They might even win by touchdown, I think.
Okay. So we'll go into Saturday's game. Happy birthday to Sean. He'll be 50. Oh wait, I gotta think. Got to do math.
How old are you?
70, I think. So that's 55. Yeah. I'll confirm that with him.
Okay.
But number 16, Georgia Tech at Wake Forest. Wake getting 14. We had questioned why Wake was getting some points against NC State.
Yeah.
And that wasn't enough. I think Georgia Tech covers this. They're pretty good.
They're good. Yeah, I think they can keep going. They may win the ACC. I mean, who knows? Yeah, so I'm taking Georgia Tech. I think they're going to cover too.
Okay. Also noon on ABC, number 22 Notre Dame travels to Fayetteville to play Arkansas. Arkansas coming off the loss to Memphis.
Yeah.
So maybe there'll be a little bit of a hungry team. Only a 4.5-point line. I'll go ahead and say Notre Dame wins this.
And I agree with you. I think Vegas sees that in what you just said, that Arkansas might get a little hungry. That's why I think the line's so low. But I don't know how good Notre Dame's defense is, to be honest with you. So I think both teams can score a lot. I'm going to take Notre Dame in the over.
Yeah, the over 60. I got 63.5.
That's what I have, yeah.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, it's a lot of points.
But you might cover.
Yeah.
Noon on Fox, number 21 USC at number 23 Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see, for Michigan's sake in 2 weeks, how USC looks against Illinois.
Right.
They're a physical team, although I don't know how physical they were after losing 63-10.
Well, now USC's going to play at like 9 o'clock their time, too. So
Illinois is now getting almost a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They're getting the same amount of points they got at Indiana, and now they're going at home against USC.
Jeez, yeah. I like, they get 6.5. I like Illinois plus 6.5. I think they're going to cover. I do.
This could be an underdog alert for
it could, yeah.
Let's talk. I want to stay into the ranked teams. No offense to anybody else. Utah State at number 18. Vanderbilt. I like Vanderbilt. 22.5. Yep. Utah State's always somewhat decent, but Vanderbilt put 70 last week against Georgia State. I mean, they
look good. That. They kind of Vanderbilt, man.
It's gonna be right around that 3 touchdown.
Man, who's Vanderbilt's coach? Who's that? I don't know if I know. I'll have to look it up. Anyway,
I know there's Mason Bell. I know.
Either way, now I like what they're doing there. I like all the points here, too, I think. I think 23.5 is high, but I think they can cover this.
Okay. Getting into the 3:30 games, again, we'll stay away from – there's a lot of really, really good games.
Really good games.
In the next week or two. Let's start with 3:30 ABC, number 4, LSU at number 13, Ole Miss. I do have LSU in my playoffs.
Yeah.
I can see Ole Miss winning this game. This is a tough one for me to pick.
I like LSU. Tough. I'm gonna keep it easy here. LSU for me. I think that they're going to. I don't think annihilate necessarily, but I think they're going to control this whole game. LSU's like good this year. Okay. Like I know Ole Miss is too, but LSU I think is a better team all around.
I'm scared, but if you made me pick, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I think LSU is a national title contender. So
me too.
If you want to be taken seriously, these are the wins that you need to have.
Yeah.
Auburn goes to College Station, play number 9 Texas A&M. Mm-hmm. So they've catapulted up the rankings after beating Notre Dame and South Bend. This could be a tough game for them. I like A&M. I don't know about covering 6.5.
Me either.
Auburn's obviously pissed about losing to.
They should have won that game. Yeah. Texas A&M. I'm going to take them to win this game, not the points.
No cover.
I think the Aggies though, maybe they're good too this year. Who knows? SEC feels like we're broadening out. We don't have the same teams anymore. It's broadening out. So Vanderbilt's ranked now. Texas A&M is high in the rankings. So different atmosphere now.
3:30 CBS, number 1 Ohio State at Washington. Washington's getting 8.5. Man, I could see this being a battle for them. I do.
Yeah, I could see this being closer. Like other than 10, I think Washington can cover. I don't know if they can win it. I'm hoping they can just keep it within 10, though. I think I like Washington there. I don't know if it's going to be an upset, but we lost them last year there. So, I mean, it's a tough environment. It really is. It is. So,
number 11, Indiana at Iowa on Peacock. Iowa's getting 8.5. They might cover it. I mean, they play anywhere near like they did last week.
Yeah.
Iowa, I just don't think has enough firepower to keep up.
Cincinnati's gonna let it fly, dude. He's gonna keep blowing these teams out till someone gives him the shot. Like he's gonna keep doing it. So I mean, like I even like taking the points here. Like I think Cincinnati's gonna keep it rolling.
I'm with you.
Give me the 8.5 and over 48.5. I think that if they're good enough and if they can beat out Iowa's defense, they can score 48 themselves. Yeah. So.
Number 15, Tennessee at Mississippi State. Mississippi State getting 7.5. This could be a tough little game for them. Mississippi State does have that win against Arizona State later in the year.
Yeah, they're 4-0.
Got the Cowbells there in Starkville. It could be a tough game.
Yeah.
I'll say Tennessee wins, but does not cover.
This is a game right before a tough schedule coming up. They have Tennessee today, and then they go Texas A&M, Florida, then Texas. So, this is a big game for them. I like them to cover the points. Maybe they can even squeeze out a win. They need a win before going in and playing all those other teams. So, I like the points to take them. Yep.
Okay. Number 7 at 7:00, Arizona at number 14, Iowa State. Mm-hmm. Iowa State favored by 6. I have Cyclones winning the Big 12. I say they win it. I'll say they win it and cover.
Yeah, I like 5.5. I don't think it's too big of a line there. Iowa State's much better than Arizona. Arizona's not all that great. They are 3-0, but 3-0. They haven't played anyone. So, yeah, give me Iowa State.
All right, probably the game of the week. It's where game day is. Whiteout, Happy Valley. At 7:30 NBC.
I don't know how
6 Oregon, number 3 Penn State.
Yeah, I don't know how they didn't go to Georgia, Alabama. To be honest with you, I'll take it. But yeah, just talk about this game. Man, this would be a huge game. Whiteout. Man, I don't know. I like Penn State.
I'll say finally Penn State gets it done.
I like Penn State this year.
Yeah. Although if I think they could lose this game. I think it's more likely they lose this game than they do against Ohio State, even though the game's in Columbus.
Sure. Okay.
They got to get over the hump. They got to win at least one of those.
One of these two.
They win one of those 2 games, they'll get in the playoffs.
Right.
So it's not the end of the world if they lose it, but it just puts a lot more pressure on your rest.
I'll be interested to see Oregon this week. Like I saw them at the end of the Northwestern game. I haven't watched too much of them yet. It'll be a great test this week to watch them. I'm excited to watch them. So we'll see if they can get it done. Yeah.
UMass is at number 20, Missouri. Missouri favored by 44.5. Massachusetts hasn't been good for a while. They're 0-3.
Give me all those points.
Yeah, I think Missouri could cover that.
Yeah. Give me all. I might take that too. I'm going to definitely take that in real life.
Man, you love taking a big point.
I love it.
I hate sweating that out.
Yeah. I know. At the end, it gets crazy.
So they did not make game day, but they did get the game of the week on ABC, 7:30 at night. Number 17, Alabama. At number 5, Georgia. Georgia only favored by 3 at home. So basically you're saying this is a toss-up game.
Yeah.
Yes, Bama's looked better since their week 1 loss to Florida State, but and Georgia hasn't looked great.
Yeah.
Haven't lost. But they haven't looked great. I almost feel like this is a trap. I feel like DeBoer needs this win to
He does.
get people to quit chirping over there about Nick Saban not being there.
Right. Yeah, this is a DeBoer is it a must win or can't lose for DeBoer, right? I mean, that's how you have to think about it at this point. I think it might be a can't lose, or maybe it's a must win. I think it's a must win. But like for his tenure and everything else that they want to keep Alabama there, Alabama's not going to be able to keep it for very long if you keep losing these big games. So I know it's the SEC, I know it's Georgia, but I like Alabama here. Maybe they can do it.
I have 0 things to back it up. It's just a gut feeling.
Yeah.
They get it done this time around.
Right.
Which then almost changes my opinion of them not making the playoffs.
They probably would.
If they can win this, they can rattle off some more.
Yeah.
So, but it's just a gut feeling I have that I think they can win that game outright.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last game we can talk about, 10:15 ESPN, number 25, BYU at Colorado. BYU's good. I mean, Colorado's getting 6.5 at home. I think I like BYU to win.
Unfortunately, yeah. I like the points for BYU too. Unfortunately, I just don't know how good Colorado is. They're just not good. Hopefully they can find something with Dion,
right?
Or he just needs to maybe go somewhere else. But I don't think he'll ever have the situation he had again with his kids and there's nothing I don't know for him. Yeah. It's a weird future for him now coming up. So we'll see.
So let's make our picks for favorites and underdogs.
Do you have anything in mind?
I got 2 favorites in mind.
Okay. 1
underdog. So I can let you pick the favorite first, and then if you happen to pick one of them, I'll go the other way.
Okay. We're doing 6, right? It's
6 points. 6 points for college.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know yet.
Dude, we can always edit out the silence.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. I think I like this game. I think I like. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm not there. Hold on. Yeah, give me Indiana. -8.5.
All right, that was one of them I was thinking about.
Yeah, give me Indiana. I'm just going to go. I was looking, to be honest with you, I was looking at Utah -12.5 against West Virginia, but Utah's on home, so
Indiana -8.5.
Mm-hmm.
I will go. I'm gonna take Georgia Tech and lay 14 against Wake. It's like it's on the road.
Yeah.
So now we need our underdogs. I got one for sure.
I'll let you go first.
I'll go first on this one. All right, fuck it. Give me the Huskies.
Wow.
Washington +8.5.
I like it.
Don't let me down.
Yeah. Yeah, I might just. Oh man, this is hard. I don't know why it's so hard this week. That's too dangerous to do. You know what? Give me Mississippi State +7.5.
Mississippi State. All right.
I was gonna go Auburn plus the 6.5, but I think that's too close.
Mississippi State +7.5. You
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going Indiana -8.5, Mississippi State +7.5. I'm going Georgia Tech -14, and Washington +8.5.
Nice.
So let's take a quick break, and then we'll do some NFL recap.
Yeah. Okay. Back for NFL. We're going to jump into week 3 last week. Lot of stuff happened. Lots and lots of different things. We can start with the Vikings.
Okay.
We're gonna start. Vikings 48-10 over the Bengals.
You were scared of Carson Wentz. Although, that was a defense. 5 turnovers, 2 defensive scores. Isaiah Rodgers with both of them. So in 3 weeks, the Vikings have had a player of the week twice.
Yeah.
JJ in week 1 was the offensive player of the week, and
now
we got Isaiah.
He's the first guy in franchise history to have 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
For that way. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And he forced another one later in the game and almost recovered another. He's just everywhere.
Everywhere.
So is Isaiah Rodgers better than Aaron Rodgers?
No, not yet. Yeah, no.
But it was good to see Darrisaw back. That was huge.
Yeah.
I still obviously I'm a JJ fan, so I trying to will his success into fruition. Okay.
Yeah.
I need it. I need it for my own sanity, I guess. But at the end of the day, if we're and this again, it's only week 1. I think if the game would have played out the exact same way, JJ would have won that game.
Yeah,
maybe we don't win 48-10, but I don't think he would have. He wouldn't have blown that kind of game.
No.
And there were some instances where I thought, okay, Wentz handled that throw he made. I'm not sure JJ can make that right now.
Sure.
There were some of that. But there were also instances where, because Wentz can't run.
Yeah.
And there were some instances where I'm like, JJ would have got out of that.
And Carson did. Yeah.
So I don't think it really matters at this point. Yes, he looked really bad against the Falcons. He looked shook. And I don't know if he's ready,
Right.
Especially, again, as the line is constructed. We got practice squad guys playing.
Yeah.
You didn't have, his left tackle, which is the most important lineman that you can have. So Darrisaw came back. He looked great, gave up no pressures. So I'm glad that he is good to go, especially playing the Steelers this week.
Yeah.
But Ryan Kelly is questionable. I think he's still coming out of his concussion. So we didn't have our starting center last week either. But yeah, the defense came to play. Out of those 5 turnovers, you can almost make an argument all 5 were forced. Definitely 4 of them.
Yeah.
Punch outs and, just making plays.
Sure.
So it was good. It's been a long time since the Vikings have blown somebody out.
Yeah, that was cool.
They needed that.
They needed that.
Burrow didn't play. I don't give a shit if Burrow was in that game.
You think they would have blown out?
They would have, maybe not 48-10.
Yeah.
But I think we would have won comfortably.
Sure.
So, it gives me some some hope coming into this week, which we'll talk about the game shortly. But yeah, all in all, great win. They need them. They need to string them together,
right?
Because the schedule does start getting harder, especially after the bye.
Right. I mean, at this point,
they got to win the next 2 games, in my opinion, to keep that head above water when they get into that bad stretch.
Right, they're going into
Super Bowl contenders.
Man, yeah.
So the Steelers game's going to be tough. You know where I'm going with it, but we got to win the next 2. Steelers and Browns. We did avoid going into their stadiums, playing them overseas. Definitely the Browns game. We're going to be over there for a whole week before they get there.
Yeah,
we better be acclimated. So definitely not scared of the Browns, but. We'll see how the Steelers game goes. So.
I mean, they just beat Green Bay, though. The Browns.
That was like their Super Bowl, though. Like, this is a game that I liked the points of that, just because that's what they do sometimes.
That defense
they win the game
solid.
Scratch your head.
That Browns defense is solid. That's the only thing I'm scared of. I'm scared to play them. Like, at this point, to be honest with you, but going into this game, I mean, defense looked great. I feel like Browning just looked kind of all over the place at times, and with that, the Bengals
they couldn't get their run game going, which is what killed them in the Atlanta game. Falcons went for over 200 yards rushing. So again, you don't think Cincinnati has a running team anyway. With the receivers they have, and when Burrow's healthy, but it was good to see that they shut it down, and now they get to play an offense that doesn't have a running game either. So I almost feel like they can really pressure Rodgers and
do what they got to do. Yeah, right. I mean, that's for that instance. I think it was a great win. Like I said, I think Carson Wentz is a much better right now quarterback than JJ, and it's a good backup. Really, he's just gonna. I think he can keep playing the rest of this year for you, and you can have a good year. I honestly think that. So
it was the biggest loss in Bengals history. Which surprised me.
38.
They had some lean years that they were bad.
Yeah.
And they've never been blown out like that.
Not by 38.
That surprised me.
That's crazy. Yeah. Wow.
So it was the first time they were trailing by 45 at one point. So they got a late touchdown to get on the board. But it was good. It's good to see a dominant win, and gives me a little bit more hope and momentum. Van Ginkel is out for Sunday. He came back, only played 8 snaps last week. He got 2 sacks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The ratio on that. So I was really hoping, you got to limit his minutes. He was still effective.
Right.
Like, I would take 2 sacks against the Steelers. Like, that's probably killing 2 drives.
For sure. For sure. I mean? Yeah.
So
it's check down Rodgers, though.
And he's a pick six ready to happen all the time. Like, he sniffs out the bubble screens. And
really that's the thing. And that's what Aaron's not going to do, is throw into the pressure. So he's going to check down. So if they can do that and get on top of it, they'll get an interception or 2 maybe for that.
So that one hurts, but it sounds like everybody else of significance is healthy, ready to go. We get Jordan Addison back. So that's free 3, baby. Free 3. It's hard to say out fast, isn't
so
it?
Good. Yeah.
So just another weapon for Wentz. Because honestly, Thielen has not looked great.
No.
He hasn't. I think
it might be his time for
Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
And it hit him sooner than others.
Right.
A couple drops, in the last 2 weeks. Just wasn't the reason we lost the Atlanta game, and didn't matter against the Bengals. So, but if you keep utilizing him, it could end up costing you.
For sure.
So definitely he's going to slip down to probably the number 4 guy.
Yeah.
Because Jalen Naylor is pretty decent, and he's our 3rd. And if you got Addison and Jefferson. So
it's pretty good, man. Pretty good.
The Steelers play a lot of man, right?
Yeah, especially.
So I like that. I think we can exploit that with
receivers. How far can Carson still throw the ball? We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. I mean, did he really have any really great throws
that were deep? Not really. Didn't need to. He managed the game.
Did what he had to do.
Turnovers. That's the biggest thing with the NFL. And it's why we both won.
Right.
It's the biggest reation we both won. Definitely your biggest reason.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In a 1-score game, maybe if the Bengals don't turn it over at all, just the way that whole game was going. I think we still would have won and won comfortably. Wouldn't have been by 38, but half our points were off the turnover. But I still think we would have, won 24-10 or something.
Yeah,
even without him. So
sure.
But let's go right into the Steeler game.
Yeah, let's do it.
Obviously, I didn't get to see as much, but when I saw the recap, holy shit, the New England have a lot of chances.
They did.
I did not realize that they were moving the ball effectively.
And third and long. We had like four times where we blew a 3rd and long. We had them down deep. They got it again on a first down. So that's the reason why we kept putting them in this game. We would have shut them down. They wouldn't have scored 14 points if we just would have got them on 3rd and long. Like, honestly. So those things we got to clean up next week. We're not going to be able to get away with that against the Vikings for sure. So, like, these 3rd and longs need to be cleaned up. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, the reason, like you said, we won is because we had no turnovers. And I'm glad that Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback because he doesn't throw into pressure. Like, unfortunately, it sucks for our offense. Like, it's an Arthur Smith offense. Like, it could look like Matt Canada's offense, and we didn't like him and whatever else. But, like, we did have a quarterback that could not. Like, he's checking down. He's got to do what he's got to do to make it, to keep us in it. So, and Calvin also scored a touchdown on a back shoulder throw that Aaron made, and we haven't had that recently. Yeah. So that's a good throw. And off that throw, he became the 4th most in NFL history, surpassing Brett Favre. So, big one for that. We're scoring more points now. We're scoring more points. This is 21 points this week, and then we had a couple other weeks, but like we didn't score 10 and win. We just scored 14 and win, or 13 and win, like off of 9 made field goals, right? So this is a good thing in that sense. We're moving in the right direction, I think, for that. Like I said, I'm still glad Jalen Warren is the guy. He gave him the starting position this year, so like he looks like he's going to keep running with his heart and keep doing that. So that's huge. But yeah, like moving into this week, like we're gonna have to. We defensively, if we can act like we're the highest paid defense in the league, we will win this game. Yeah. We're gonna win this game.
Okay,
that's how I feel. But if we're gonna keep giving away 3rd and longs, and if we're not gonna be able to like control the left side and you're not running on the side of TJ, we're not gonna win the game. So those are the things I want to see this week. But I said it. I was texting you. This team looks like it did not look good. It doesn't look good right now for the Steelers. I said some good things, but like all in all, like it's not.
You don't feel like you're 2-1.
I don't feel like I'm 2-1. I feel like I'm 1-2 or maybe even over 3. Yeah. So in that sense, I'm like this week, no matter if Van Ginkel's in or not, I feel scared. I don't know if we're gonna win this game. Things need to happen. We got it, like I said.
You almost got. I feel like you're the team that's got to get the turnovers.
Right.
I think it's more important for them to get it than
the Vikings,
Minnesota to get them.
Yeah. So
whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game.
Right.
And whoever rushes for more yards. Like those are the 2 things for me.
Sure.
Running the football and protecting the football.
Yeah.
You do that, I think you win. I think it's going to be kind of a low scoring game. I know the over under is like what 40, 41.
41. Yeah, I think.
I think 24. I think it's a race to 24.
Sure.
I think 24 wins the game.
And Aaron Jones is still out, right?
Yes,
he's going to be out too. Yeah. That's kind of big, but
Mason's
good.
Yeah. Mason's look good. So I think it's one of those. If it's a clean game, I think we are the better team.
Mm-hmm.
I think we win. If it's a clean game, I think the only thing that beats us is beating ourselves with turnovers, penalties. Yeah, we had a lot of penalties last week. We had 14 penalties in a game that we won by 38 points. Like,
that's crazy.
Unheard of.
Yeah.
Like, it's nuts. Like, it was almost for like 140 yards.
Man,
of penalties. I mean, that's
and
that's like you said, we can't play like we did against New England to beat the Vikings. We can't
get
14 fucking penalties.
Right.
You guys will cash in on that.
Yeah.
So I hope they clean that up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like where we are going into the game, which does scare me.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's poor old Pittsburgh right now, and Minnesota put 48 on the Bengals. Like everything's rolling, but it's the Vikings. Like they find a way to fuck that up. So I don't know. I obviously I'm gonna pick them.
Yeah.
I try to really envision if I did not like either team, how would I pick? And we're not homers. We picked Nebraska last week.
Right.
Just the feeling that we had.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we're going to win the game.
Yeah.
I do. But it's going to be close. I think
it's going to be a close game.
I think it comes down to a last-second field goal or last scoring drive, something to that effect. I don't think it's going to be a blowout either way. Hoping for a good game. We got a big party coming this weekend.
I know. It's awesome.
About 80 people, 50-50 on split for allegiance.
Nice.
It should be very fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a message out either Saturday or first thing Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Remind everybody, please be respectful. Like, I don't want drama, fights here. And yes, I'm talking to myself. But, I had an instance in a Steeler game years ago. It wasn't a party. I had about 6 or 7 people here. And there was a guy there that really doesn't even like football that showed up with somebody else that was into it, and he just kept running his yap and started to piss me off. So then I just kicked everybody out.
Yeah.
And the game was not going well for us anyway, so I got pissed off. I was drunk, And ever since that, ever since that day, because I feel like I almost kind of lost a friendship out of it.
Yeah.
With one other kid, but ever since that day, I have not gotten as crazy. Or if I do get crazy, it's just me or maybe one other person. Like, I don't do it in a party environment.
Sure, yeah.
I don't act a fool when I go to games. I'm respectful when I'm on the road. Again, if somebody touches me, we get into a physical altercation is different.
Yeah, it's
but
different.
I can, I do have thick skin. I can take whatever you want to throw at me.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably throw it back. But yeah, I just want a fun day Sunday. At the end of the day,
it will be.
At the end of the day, it's a Week 4 NFL regular season.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's not going to make or break.
It ain't the playoffs. It ain't the Super Bowl.
Maybe somebody misses, the playoffs by one game, and we look back to that, Dublin game and shit. Shit, if we win that, we're in.
Yeah.
But really, it's Week 4. I mean,
right.
You got to make up for that shit late in the year anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I can't drink. I can't drink, damn it. I can't drink. Got diverticulitis on Monday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be sober for the party, which will be helpful for me.
Yeah, well.
So,
oh, man.
And I'll have enough conscience to look around, and if I got to boot people out of here, I will.
Sure.
People, again, there's a difference between cheering for your team and running your mouth.
Yeah.
And I don't want the running of the mouth. That's
right.
why if you're listening to this podcast and didn't even know about my party, yeah, you're not invited. And that's just the way it is, man.
Yeah.
So, and then there's even a couple borderline people that are coming. I won't name names. But I'm going to give them a benefit of the doubt. But it's one of those, I'll keep receipts if you fuck this
Steelers
up.
fans or Vikings fans?
Receipts. Both. I got two Vikings. Yeah, I'm not
okay.
picking on Yinzer Nation.
All right, cool.
There are some friends of mine that I did not invite. Just number one, I got 80 people's a lot of people. I got a nice big sunroom, decent sized backyard.
Lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people.
Right.
So I had to make some cuts, and the cuts were made with maybe you're not as into either team or you're an asshole fan.
Yeah.
Whether it's a Steeler fan or a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
I just don't trust you.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to have you here. So,
sure.
So that's the way it is. I apologize if you feel slighted in any way. Because I know I post this link on Facebook, and some people will be like, "Where's my invite?
Where's my link?"
Got lost in the mail, man.
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you.
Sorry, man.
So, all right, I'm gonna throw a final score out at you.
Okay.
Just because I had it in my head before, I'm gonna go 20-16 Vikings.
2016. Okay. I think I like 24-20 or 24-22 Steelers.
I could just tell.
We're scoring more points this year.
You did not feel great about that pick.
No,
I can tell. But you're like, there's no way. There's zero way I'm picking Minnesota.
No shot. No shot.
That's all right. We'll take it.
I'll pick Vikings every other week. I need to, but I'm not picking them this week.
It's not happening.
If the defense comes out and plays, we're beating it.
Okay.
If they don't, we're losing. That's it.
Okay.
If we're pressuring Carson Wentz and we get sacks or whatever, or if we get a turnover, like we were able to do that against Drake May, and he didn't look comfortable at all. Yeah. So if the guy that can't run, if we can do that again and pressure him and don't give up third and longs, we'll win this game.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to say.
All right.
That's my score. 24-20. 24-20. We're
So
scoring more points
got
this year.
One more touchdown than I got.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
All right. I can respect that. All right. So let's get into the rest of the week's games. Last night, Seattle held on. They had a 20-6 lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Cardinals scored 2 touchdowns.
Cardinals came back, man. Yeah.
Then the kickoff.
Dude.
Got to hit that target zone, man.
Yeah. That's terrible.
Cost them the game.
Right.
They easily could have went to overtime, but that kick didn't hit the target zone, so Seattle started that drive on their own 40 with 20-some seconds to go.
Those Cardinals jerseys were sick. I like those Cardinals jerseys.
They were.
They were nice.
Love the helmets.
Yeah.
Love the helmets.
But yeah, I mean, Seahawks, man,
Darnold's doing better than I thought he would. I will say that.
Yeah.
And again, it does. Coaching matters in certain instances.
Right.
And this is one of them. It's why I felt good about Darnold coming into Minnesota with that year in San Francisco. And that's why I feel good about Wentz. Just got done having a year in Kansas City with Andy Reid, and now he's with a quarterback whisperer who makes everybody look better. So I think this helps Wentz's career too. I could see him cashing in if he leads us the way Darnold did,
right,
or Case Keenum back in 2017. Like I think that he could really cash in. Let's not forget he's number 2 overall pick.
Right.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of crazy.
It didn't happen at the beginning of his career, but
on our roster, right now,
and
had it with Darnold, and we had one with Darnold.
Darnold's.
So that's what I mean about scenarios, right? Like Seattle's a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Mike McDonald could coach.
Yeah.
And O'Connell, I think, taught him some things that he took with him to Seattle.
Right.
He looks good there.
Like I
still like the move that we made. We had to see what JJ had.
Yeah.
Whether or not his injury is legit, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate.
Sure.
But I would also, as much as I love him, if Wentz wins these next 3, 4, 5 games, however long McCarthy's out,
right,
you got to go with him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying you got to go for him in the future. You know, like I still think this is JJ's team.
Yeah.
But I just want to win. I don't care.
Right.
Who's doing it, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like if you have a team that can make it, you think you can make it to the Super Bowl, then you got to put them in. You got to put Carson in. I mean, the NFC West is another division we talked about a lot last year. The end of the year kind of came down to it. But man, like the teams, I don't know, man. I just think the Rams. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun division again. So, good one for the Seahawks for sure.
All right, so let's go to Sunday's games. As we mentioned, talked to Vikings Steelers. It's 9:30 on NFL Network. Yep. So if you did not get an invite to my birthday or to my party, then you can watch it on NFL Network. So the 1 o'clock games, Washington at Atlanta. When we took our break, we were catching up on the news of the day, and Jaden Daniels has been ruled out along with Terry McLaurin.
Yep.
I know they did pull out that win against the Raiders last week. The Falcons got destroyed by the Panthers last week. Oh, and I'm sorry. I'm previewing this week's. We didn't even talk about last week's games.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so let me go back. So Carolina 30-0 over Atlanta.
Yeah.
That surprised me. I mean, I was real close to picking the Falcons as my lock of the week.
Yeah.
And the Panthers just blew them out.
I'm glad I didn't pick the Falcons for a survivor either. At this point, I don't know. I don't know.
Freaking crazy.
Yeah.
The Browns, as we mentioned, upset Green Bay 13-10. Defense was definitely the story.
Huge.
So I want to throw an interesting fact out to you that there have been 3 quarterbacks from the NFC that have won player a week. And guess what? None of them are Jordan Love. I told you I don't trust Jordan Love. Green Bay is loaded with talent.
Yeah.
He's the reason they're not going to win the Super Bowl.
Man, I don't know, man. He made some throws on Thursday Night Football last week or 2 weeks ago, and it looks like he could have it. I'm just saying. I mean, I know that this game did not plan out. It's a setback, but yeah, I don't know.
It was the Browns Super Bowl.
Yeah, it could have been.
They seem to do it almost every year. I feel like they always
get one
a first place team.
Yeah.
When everybody's doubting them. Houston might be back. I think the Colts have a 3-game lead after 3 weeks. They've punted one time. I mean,
man,
it's crazy. C.J. Stroud is literally getting worse every game. So I don't know if it's a line. It's him. He's seeing ghosts. I don't know, but they might be done already. They might be done. Yeah,
they
got to win this week.
I'm taking them in Survivor this week just because they're playing the Titans. They got to win this week, and that's why I'm taking them too.
If you lose to the Titans, oof.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
But I like them this week. But if in this sense, like the Jags, man, wow. I don't they're not supposed to be good, but they got 2 wins now. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
And man, probably should have beaten the Bengals too.
Yeah, right.
We talked about the Vikings game and the Steelers over the Patriots. By the way, one more thing to wrap a bow on the Steeler game. I don't know who that New England receiver was, but when you have 4th and 2 or 4th and 3, run a fucking route that gets you the first down.
Yeah,
I just don't understand why teams do that shit.
Right.
You're not fooling anybody. It's a good defense, a fast defense. It's not gonna get to the sticks.
Yeah, just get to them.
Extend the game.
Right.
Who knows what will happen if they score on that possession?
Yeah.
The Eagles. Rams had them on the ropes, 26-7 lead.
Tough, man.
And you blow it, and then you're going for a game-winning field goal and get it blocked back for a touchdown. How about that? 2 block kicks for touchdowns within 5 minutes of each other.
Yeah.
Like almost never happens, and you see 2 within 5 minutes.
Right.
And only one of the teams won though.
Last week's witching hour was insane.
Yes.
Insane. I can't believe what I saw. I was stunned. I mean. It was crazy.
Yeah, NFL Red Zone is the greatest creation on earth.
It is.
We will have that on one of the teams.
I almost canceled it just because of the commercials. Because it's not 7 hours commercial-free football anymore. But I'm glad I didn't have it still. Yeah.
So, speaking of the block kicks, the Jets had one to take the lead when they came back against Tampa Bay. But the problem was they left too much time on the field or on the clock for Baker Mayfield.
Baker's so good.
They're 3-0 with 3 scores in the final minute to win the game.
Yeah.
First time that's ever happened.
I don't know how much that will keep happening either. But Baker's so good, dude.
They can run away with that division.
Yeah, they could.
Bad. The Falcons looked bad.
Yeah.
So they're 1-2. And the
Panthers, right?
Just got their first win.
Yeah.
So Tampa's already got a 2-game lead over everybody. So they keep that rolling. The Colts, again, we said this last week.
They're good.
He made me pick the NFL MVP after a certain way. After 3 weeks, it's still fucking Daniel Jones.
You had him last year. You had him.
I know.
You guys had him.
Hey, maybe. Even though he didn't play. Is that how good O'Connell is?
Oh.
That he can make the guys that aren't even dressing or practice
squad.
Go somewhere else and shine. It's nuts, right?
Danny Dimes, dude. Yeah, it's
he
insane.
Looks
it
good.
is insane.
I've been bad on it. Maybe the Giants
insane.
are that bad. And maybe the Giants are becoming that franchise that we say, oh, you don't want to get drafted by the Jets.
Yeah.
Or the Browns. Like, you just go to die.
Right.
But when you go somewhere else, you flourish. Mm-hmm. And that's starting to happen there.
Yeah.
It's starting to happen in New York.
That's what you got to think about it now. Like the front office of New York, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's bad. You can't be that team, like you said. You can't be the team.
But the Colts, man, 41-20 over the Titans. I had the Titans I thought this was a little bit of a trap game. Mm-hmm. I thought the Colts maybe were overachieving going into this one. They're good. They're legit.
Good.
They're legit and scoring. Punted one time in 3 weeks.
Jonathan Taylor looks great again.
Yeah.
And when you're throwing the ball more, you're opening the run game more, Jonathan Taylor's going to thrive, man. He's still a great running back, too.
So, Commanders with Mariota at the helm look great. They ran all over the Raiders, put up 41 points.
Man,
they have a great running game.
He might be the best backup quarterback right now. I mean, he is amazing. You might even ask the question like Jane Daniels or Marcus Mariota.
I wouldn't go that far.
But, we're close probably.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Chargers came back to beat Denver 23-20. They're 3-0, and they look good doing it.
Yeah. Chargers look good.
Denver drops to 1-2. So fuck you, Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Seattle all over New Orleans 44-13. Obviously, we talked about last night's game. So the Seahawks are 3-1. They're looking good. They could win the West.
Yeah.
San Fran's still with the injury bug, just killing them.
The Rams are good.
Years now.
Rams are good though too.
Yeah. Rams. I forgot about the Rams. So. Thanks for reminding me. The Bears blew out the Cowboys. I kind of saw that coming. Bears got to win some games. Dallas
they stink.
They got no defense.
They stink.
I wonder if Dak Prescott ends up somewhere else. I think he's a great quarterback.
You do?
He can throw. I mean,
he can. Yeah. I just
put
don't
some numbers, but
right.
He's not willing his team to victory.
Man, that'd be cool to maybe see him somewhere else.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
Maybe
that'd be all right.
The 49ers got to be the most dull 3-0 team in NFL history. Mm-hmm. They hang on to win 16-15 over the Cardinals. Then again, the injury. I mean, I guess you got to, applaud them with all the injuries that they're still winning games. Mm-hmm. So even if it's not pretty, they're coming out with the W. So the Sunday night game was very underwhelming. Chiefs beat the Giants 22-9. You figured this was a game that Kansas City's going to win, but they don't look good. They look like garbage. I think they may miss the playoffs.
Chiefs?
Yeah.
I mean, they might.
They got to play Baltimore this week. I mean, and think about that. One of those teams is going to be 1-3.
That's insane.
It's insane to think about.
If it's Baltimore, that'd be huge for us.
That's huge for the Steelers.
Huge for us. But in this case, I mean, the Chiefs don't look great. The Giants don't look good. So, man, can you imagine though, like the Chiefs being 9-8 and beating the Bills in the AFC Championship? I'd cry real tears. I think I'd cry just being sad off of that.
Yeah.
Making a wild card. I don't know. We're not going to talk like that. But
your underdog of the week went out and got an outright win on Monday night at Baltimore, 38-30.
Lions look good.
Yes. So you got 5 points for that for winning on the road. You have the Packers minus 7.5, so nothing there. I went with Titans plus 4.5. Didn't work out. And then I had the Bucks minus 6.5, which looked good for the longest time.
Man.
And then the Jets
got
that field goal. So I got a point. They
point.
Won.
Oh, true.
They won the game.
Away.
So I get 1 point from one, for the win. So really, the standings right now after 3 weeks, 19-17, you are in the lead.
Yes, took a lot off that.
Tight battle.
Did I win all the college games? Right? Both of them?
Yes.
I won both. Yeah, that was good. Good. All right.
You covered anyway. You didn't max the points, but you won.
Yeah.
All right. So now, sorry to have jumped ahead. I forgot to talk about last week's games. Washington and Atlanta. No Jaden Daniels. No Terry McLaurin. Falcons look terrible against the Panthers. They're at home. They got to bounce back and get a win, so I'll take the Falcons with the cover.
I like Washington here.
Okay.
I know they don't have Scary Terry, but I like the way I saw Mariota play this offense and the way he threw the ball. He looks good. I like the Commanders there to take it and cover. Okay. Yeah, maybe 1 by 1. I don't know, but
New Orleans at Buffalo, 15.5 in an NFL game. That does not happen very often.
Wow.
And I think they cover it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very good. The Bills them at home. Maybe they nap a little bit,
right,
and don't take the game as seriously, and maybe not cover.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any way they lose the game. But 15.5 is a lot of points.
There's a lot.
It's a lot.
I don't know if they're going to cover. It's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points.
But either way, even the Bills, maybe they do. Maybe they win by 16, 17.
Okay.
I don't know.
The Browns going to Detroit. Lions favored by 10.
Yeah.
I would have thought that this line might have been a little bit less after they just beat the Packers. But the Lions are at home, and they looked good the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe because the Browns were at home last week, they were able to keep it close and win. I'll take the Lions. I don't want to take the points, though. After what I did last week, the Packers. So, yeah.
Tennessee at Houston. As we mentioned, Houston absolutely needs this win.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a battle of winless teams. Titans just aren't there yet. Houston should win this game, but I actually think it's going to be close. I actually like the 7.5 for the Titans again.
Yeah.
Not sure I'm like it enough to take it, but I could see it being a close game.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know.
No thoughts.
I don't have any. I don't. I don't. I have nothing on that game.
Yeah. If they lose that game,
I'm sorry. Like if
they lose that game at Tennessee.
If you lose that game. I'm just saying, that's why I took him in Survivor. Like, if you lose this game, you are fraud. CJ Stroud, I thought he was going to be great. Yeah. He's not.
Yeah, I was bad. That was one of the first to admit that Ohio State finally developed an NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
But maybe it was a flash in the pan.
Wow.
Carolina at New England. New England laying them 5.5. Carolina actually looked pretty decent.
Is this a pick'em? Or there's no. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's 5.5.
5.5.
I just said NA on this. I'm like, what is happening?
High, but
yeah.
I guess I'll take New England. They don't turn the ball over 3 times instead of 5 against the Steelers. They win.
Yeah.
So if you play a clean game, I don't see why you lose at home to Carolina.
Right. I don't know why Panthers beating the Falcons like they did scares me, but yeah, if they don't, I think the Patriots, if Drake May doesn't get pressured and they can keep it fine up front, I think they'll be fine to win this game. So.
Chargers at Giants. Jackson Dart making his debut.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is too early in the year to do that. Especially against a good team.
Sure.
And at home. Like, New York fans they're harsh.
They're harsh.
So I would have, if you're going to do it and go to him, I would have waited till a road game.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Don't they have the Saints coming up or something? The Giants? I think it might be.
They do.
Yeah, they go at New Orleans next week. That, to me, that's the game that you should have started them.
Sure.
The Chargers are just good.
They're starting this week, right? Yeah, they're this week. Yeah,
I like the Chargers in this game, even covering as well.
Yeah, I like the Chargers too. I think that the Giants may not score. Maybe they score 3 points at this point. I mean,
it's gonna be tough. I think they should have waited one more week.
But, yeah.
Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. Arguably one of the games of the week here. Bucks are getting 3.5. The Eagles just keep finding ways to win.
Yeah,
I thought for sure they were going to lose to the Rams. I'll take Tampa Bay in an upset.
You do? You like it?
Philadelphia's got to lose some games.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just the problem is they're both 3-0. I think both teams could be in a situation too. You got to lose some games. But, I don't know if Baker's going to be able to do it this time. I like the Eagles here.
Okay.
I do. I like them on the road still. I know they're on the road, but I kind of like it there. So.
All right, going to the 4 o'clock games. We got 4 in that slot. The Colts at the Rams, which has now turned into a really good game.
Man, I hope the Colts can keep this close.
I hate to keep picking against the Colts because they've looked impressive.
Yeah, I think it's this week though.
This is the week they lose.
Yeah, they're gonna lose their first game. I like the Rams in this spot. Yeah, give me the 3.5 too. I think they cover.
Okay,
like them a lot. They're a good team, man.
Yeah,
the Rams are good.
2-1 Jacksonville at 3-0 San Francisco.
Man, San Francisco's finding ways to win too. It feels like at the end of their games.
I guess I'll pick them.
Yeah, Jaguars suck, but maybe they can get another win. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe if they go 3-1, that's big for them. But I like 49ers here. I think too.
4:25 CBS Baltimore at Kansas City. The Chiefs are at home getting 2.5.
Game of the week.
Maybe. I like the Ravens.
America's game of the week.
Chiefs haven't. Look good to me.
No, yeah. I don't think the Ravens start out 1-3 either, to be honest with you. They've had a
But that
tough
also
road to
means the
start.
Chiefs go to 1-3.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those years.
But it's in Arrowhead. It's going to be a lot of people showing up. That's the only thing that scares me. They could win this game. The Chiefs could win this game.
You know what? The Baltimore should have arguably won that first game of the year. And that was in Buffalo.
Derrick Henry has a fumble too. Like
Yes.
if he holds on to the ball, man, they're going to be fine in this game. Give me the Ravens. Yeah, I like the Ravens. Now that I said that, so I'm hoping he holds.
You talk yourself into it.
Yeah.
The Bears at the Raiders. Raiders favored by 1.5.
Mm-hmm. You're the Bears.
I'll take Las Vegas.
You like Vegas?
I'll take Vegas.
All right.
I'll take Vegas.
This is a game that I think the Bears win too. Good win coming off last week too. Just keep building on momentum. I'm not ready to give up on the Bears yet. I'm not saying they're going to win the division, but I don't know if they're going to win a wild card, but I'm not ready to give up on them yet. That's all I'll say.
Sunday night game, Green Bay at Dallas. Dallas is getting a touchdown.
Give me Green Bay. Bounce back. Yeah. Cover, bounce back. They're going to blow them out. Cowboys stink.
Okay.
Stink.
Might be my upset of the week.
Wow.
At least it'll give me the points anyway.
Wow.
Yeah. Monday night, got double header Monday night. I hate when they stagger the double headers. Like I don't care. Put them back to back. I hate the.
Put them back to back at least. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
Because this is better than 7 and 10 for me though. Because I'm going to stay. I'll be able to still screen it and watch those games. So.
Well, the first one, maybe why if they're going to do a double header, I guess nobody's going to care about the Jets and Dolphins. They're going to watch for an hour.
Yeah, and then turn it on.
Kickoff.
Yeah.
So battle 0-3 teams.
What do you got?
They both look so fucking bad that
It's so bad. Tyrod Taylor has nothing left.
I guess
in the tank.
Miami. It's because they're at home.
Yeah, give me Miami. Tyrod Taylor does have nothing left in the tank, dude. Nothing. At least you still have Tua and you still have Tyreek for a little bit too. But just give me the Dolphins and move on there. I think.
And then the next game is 8:15 on ABC. So Jets Dolphins are on ESPN. Bengals Broncos are on ABC. Denver favored by 7.5. I like Denver to win. Mm-hmm. I'll say no cover.
Okay. Yeah, I like Denver here. They're gonna finally go to 2-2. So are the Bengals. Maybe Sean Payton finds a way to cover. I don't know if they necessarily will. But I like the Broncos.
Okay. All right. I think I got my 2 picks.
You do?
I mean, you want me to call one of them out and then?
Sure. Yeah, you go. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Okay.
Minus 6.5 against the Giants.
Yeah, give me the Packers. Minus 6.5. Yeah, love that line.
Oh, I got 7. You want 6.5? All right.
So if you take the other way, I could maybe win, or I'll lose.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Or what'd you have?
Mine was saying 7, but that's a big difference. 6.5 to 7 is a big difference.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna take the Cowboys. Let me take one more yonder through the picks here and make sure there's nothing else I like more, I guess. No, you know what? I'll roll with Dak and the boys. At least keep it close.
I might have to take the Browns I can't take the Saints. There's no shot. Do you have any lines that are like 4 over there on yours?
That's Carolina New England game. No. What is Philadelphia, Tampa, or Indy, LA showing 4 on yours?
I have 3.5.
That's what I have.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get screwed on. Freaking
You're looking for an underdog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Bengals, Saints, Titans. Ugh.
Panthers, because 4 points count.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't like any of them.
No.
The Browns again.
I might. The only thing is
roll with their defense.
That's why it scares me. Yeah, screw it. I guess I'll take the Browns.
You gonna take the Browns? I talked you into the Browns.
I mean, that's the only thing I can take. I feel like I actually might win.
If you win, can we split the points? Does it work that way?
Oh, right. Yeah.
All right.
If they win, though, the Browns win. Get a lot of points.
All right. Well, let's recap our picks. Mm-hmm. College, you got Indiana minus 8.5, Mississippi State plus 7.5. You got the Packers minus 6.5, Browns plus 10. Mm-hmm. And I'm going with Georgia Tech minus 14, Washington plus 8.5, the Chargers Chargers minus 6.5, Cowboys plus 6.5.
Nice.
So I think that's it.
All right. That's awesome. Good show.
Any final thoughts for the Dublin game?
We need to find a defense. Please. Please find it this week. Please find the defense this week. If we do, we're going to be fine. If we don't, we're screwed.
I just want to keep the undefeated overseas record alive.
Yeah, you do have one.
Undefeated. Keep it going.
You're losing one of these two. You're losing one of these two.
Steelers
games.
lose this game. The rumor is the Roonies are going to denounce their Irish heritage.
No way.
That's what I heard.
No. We're never doing that.
All right.
It's going to be a good one.
Battle of Skull Chant versus Terrible Towels.
Oh, I'll be
We'll
waving.
talk next week.
Waving.
One of us is going to be happy. One of us is going to be sad.
Yep. It's going to be a good one. Someone's going to be happy to come on here. Someone's not. So, yeah, we'll see.
All right. Have a good weekend.
All right.
everybody.
Good show. Love you guys.